Hey Sagittarius, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you who are new, thank you so much. And for those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back. For those of you who have seen my videos before, you know generally I do this just in, which is a love and relationship reading, but I have retired that reading. Reason being is because there are other things in life that we need to talk about from time to time that, you know, it's just not all about love and relationships. You know, we got money to talk about, and health, and careers, and, you know, just our children if we have any, just, and those are relationships with the children and things like that. But I'm saying as far as love and romance, there is a lot more to talk about. I am using The Everyday Witch by Deborah Blake. If necessary to clarify, I will be using this little Rider-Waite pocket deck. The moon is currently in Pisces. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm moving a little bit quicker because I'm using a different software that I've never used before, and I have noticed in the other videos that it just cuts off on me. I thought it may have been at 15 minutes, but you know, it might be 13. I really don't know what's going on. So in order to try to avoid making that part 2 video, which I've had to do for a couple of other signs, and you know, it's only a couple minutes and people may not even watch, I'm going to try to squeeze it all in before this cuts off on me, okay? So the first that we have is the 9 of Cups, reversed, Sagittarius. The next is the Knight of Pentacles. And the last is the Hanged Man. This is a major arcana. It's a Pisces card. Okay, we're starting with the 9 of Cups. With the 9 of Cups, this is not feeling necessarily emotionally fulfilled. Sagittarius, you could be feeling, I think everybody is feeling this kind of being stuck. And it makes a lot of sense because we've got all of these planets retrograde. You know, everything's trying to go back and redo and rethink and refeel and restructure and all the rereads, even though Rihanna's nowhere around, and at least not this reading. But, you know, for a little bit, Sagittarius, in the month of August, you could be feeling like emotionally incomplete, emotionally flat. The 9 of Cups could be about great physical fitness. So, you know, it doesn't always have to be glamorous with these cards. It doesn't always have to be some big bad wolf type situation. Sometimes it could be just really mundane. So 9 of Cups reverse could be about maybe getting out of, you know, feeling for your fitness routine. Maybe you just temporarily just don't feel it. You're tired. You don't want to do it anymore. And gain a couple of pounds. No big deal, Sage. You'll get your energy back and you'll get it together. I'm just saying. But the other thing is, you know, feeling some sort of emotional incompleteness. It's also about kind of hoarding. It's about not sharing feelings. It's, you know, kind of being an emotional hoarder. You may be feeling the need to pull back on something. You know, maybe you were just letting it all out and you're not getting the returns that you thought that you were going to get. And for the month of August, maybe you just decide to chill. Or maybe it's somebody that you are dealing with who just decides to chill and just kind of hold it back. And with, okay, we'll get to the Hangman in a minute. The Knight of Pentacles. This is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. That could be on the sun. I mean, that could be on the rising or the moon. Or it could just be somebody who's very down to earth, you know, practical, grounded, somebody who can produce. Now, the Knights are all or nothing type energies. So they're doing the most or not doing enough. And with the Knight of Pentacles, he's generally just sitting there looking at it. Not really doing much. There's not a lot of movement with the Knight of Pentacles. He's concentrating on something. And I think he's trying to figure out how to do it the best way that he can. Or not even trying to figure it out. The Knight of Pentacles is already working on it. He's still concentrating on whatever the object of his desire is. I was about to use the word affection, and I guess I could because we are dealing with some cups here. Sagittarius, I feel like in your optimism, to feel like, despite the fact that you maybe feel like God, I can't talk. Despite the fact that you may not feel as if you're getting the emotional returns that you deserve, I don't think it breaks your concentration on the object of your desire. You still could be feeling, there's a thing here with feeling like something is just out of your reach. Even with this pentacle that the Knight of Pentacles has in his hand, it's extended forward. He's not going anywhere. It's like, this is kind of just out of my reach. This is the carrot dangling in front of the bunny. Whoever it is that likes carrots, somebody's dangling it. You can't get to it. The Hangman backs that up. It's like your hands are tied, and they are. They're tied, and you just don't really feel like there's any movement right now. There's not any emotional progress. But Sagittarius, I don't think you give up. Or this could be somebody feeling this way about you. Because Sagittarius, generally, you are the frontiersman. Can I say that? Is that a thing? It's just like you're the guy who's the guy or gal who's doing it all. Let's just talk stereotypical Sagittarius. The Sag who's all over the place, who is the commitment phobe, who needs to move around, who does not like to be locked down. Maybe this is somebody who is feeling as if you are just out of their reach. It's like they feel what's the word I'm looking for? Emotionally unsatisfied because they feel like you are out of their reach, or you could be feeling this way about somebody else. It's like, the whole thing is kind of foggy. You can see it, but you can't really get to it. It's like it's right there, and it's like, if this is a person that you're dealing with, or somebody who's dealing with you, I don't think it's somebody who's ready to give up. They're stuck in this, or you're stuck in this. And I really don't see a give up at this point. I feel some lack, but I don't feel a give up. Let's go ahead and pull a clarifier and see what we get. Even though I shuffled these off camera, just to let you know that this is not a game. We'll go ahead and do this. And like I said, I better move a little bit quicker